Internally, I was like, and externally, I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm gonna play it
I
cool.
can't lose
It's
my
fine.
mind right now. I can't lose my
I'm like,
shit right now. I gotta wait
I'm
till
gonna
I get to the car.
I gotta keep it together. It's fine. Welcome to the Incoherent Fangirl.
Where we can't even right now because Simu Liu knows we exist. What?
I'm Karin from Target,
I am Mandy of Downton.
and I can't even. I don't have
I
words.
know.
I do
Just
not have
go
words.
into it. Just go right into it.
We're just gonna skip. We'll do. I don't
I
know.
mean, well,
Who knows?
I
I
feel
will
like
say
this is really big and exciting, but
I have to say
okay.
something. I have to make a correction from last week because
Okay.
I said Jennifer Hudson was a producer on A Stranger Loop, which she was a producer, but it's called A Strange Loop is the name of the musical, not A Stranger Loop.
Oh, gotcha.
Um, and so I just wanted to make that correction because I I looked it up and I'm really excited about the premise of this musical, and so I feel like I really want to see it, and I feel like other people should see it, so I wanted to make sure I said the right name.
Yeah, that way they don't look because there could be something called a stranger loop that they're
It's
like, what is she
possible.
talking about?
Yeah, so
This
this
is
is
not
dumbass over
accurate.
here.
All
All right, well
right,
then,
then
fictional
who's your
boyfriend
book
of the week.
boyfriend then so we don't skip it? Who's your fictional
I
boyfriend?
mean, I Simu Liu again because
Yeah.
I just I can't even. I have no words. I have no words. I'll go into it more in the next segment, but I, I have no words.
Well, this week I decided on my I know last week I talked about the inheritance games
Hmm.
and my Hawthorne brothers, not knowing which one was my Hawthorne brother. I think I'm a Grayson girl. I
Okay.
think. So I finished that, but also Harrison from Realm Breaker. Um, as of right now, he's the bad guy. I don't really care because she posted a TikTok that he, from the first second, has been based on Tom Hiddleston, and that is literally all I need. That is it. It's like, oh, it's Tom Hiddleston talking. I'll go burn down the world and everyone in it. If we're gonna
Yeah,
be together, that's fine. So,
it's fine.
Harrison, hey.
All right. All right.
Lord.
Well,
All right.
let's get into it. This week in fangirling.
You didn't do anything much this week.
No, nothing
Nothing
exciting at all.
major at all. Nothing cool
Nothing.
happened to you.
I didn't meet Simu Liu and lose my mind.
And he doesn't know we exist.
He doesn't. Oh my god. I can't
So
even.
start at the very beginning, a very good place to start.
The beginning. All right. Well, the beginning. I had to go to work on Friday. I took a half day at work. So I went to work and I came home and got everything. And then I got my daughter. We drove to San Francisco, hit traffic because it's San Francisco. And then we parked and walked over to this gorgeous building, which I've somehow never been in, the Ferry Building. It's gorgeous, and the bookstore's in there. And so they had it set up where there was a cart outside where you lined up to get your book because your ticket came with a book.
Mhm.
And so you lined up to get your book, and then you went over to the other line to actually go in and get a signature. So he wasn't doing any like personalizations or anything like that. It was just like a signature, quick conversation, whatnot. And so we were waiting in line and we went in and it was our turn. And I was like, what do I say? What do I say? I don't know what to say. And I'm holding this like little like bookmark that I made with our little logo and our like social media on the back. And I'm like standing there and I'm like, there's a picture of me. So you have to give your phone to one of the employees and they're taking pictures of you while he's like signing and you guys are talking so they can kind of keep the line moving.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's a picture of me like holding this bookmark and like visibly trying to work up the courage to give it to him. And so at one point I was just like, can I give you this like little bookmark? It's for my podcast. And he was like, yeah, absolutely. And so I handed it to him, and there was a woman with him. I don't know who she was in relation to him, like if she was like his publisher, publicist, whoever she was, but she was there helping. And so she like took it, and he like glanced at it real quick and then did like a double take, and he was like, the incoherent fangirl. And I was like, oh my god.
It's
Simu Liu just said the name of our podcast.
I
Simu
want
Liu
to punch
doesn't
the
exist.
bookstore person in the face for not recording video of that. Like,
Uh,
come on. Just kidding. I don't condone violence usually, but
I was just like, what do I say? What do I do? Internally, I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Dying.
And externally, I was like, okay, keep your cool.
I've got to be cool. I cannot embarrass myself.
I'm fine.
And I have to agree with somebody who said, like, there's a photo of the three of you, him, you, and your daughter, and you guys would be the most beautiful family ever. Like, it's such a, like, it's almost like a family just like sat down in a bookstore. Hey.
I sent a picture. I sent the pictures to a friend, and she was like, oh, what a cute family.
Like, precious.
Oh my god. It was so cute. Like, we went up, and he like immediately started interacting with my daughter. He was like, hi, what's your name? And she, of course, was being her little shy self, and she was like hiding into me. And I was like, what's your name? She's like, and she said her name. And he was like, oh, what's her name? Because she was holding a doll. I can't remember which plushie she had with her at the time. It was Bo Peep. It was Bo Peep. So she was holding her like little Bo Peep plushie. And so Simu was like, oh, what's her name? And she, told him. And so they had this like cute little interaction. There's a picture of him like pointing and like talking to her. It's so cute. And it was just, it was amazing.
Precious. Just precious.
It was amazing. And I was just like, okay, thank you. And then like we walked out of the bookstore, and then I like got settled, and then I was like, wait, I want to go shop in the bookstore.
Oh, no.
And so I had to go because it's a really, really tiny store. Like, you could see the entire store from wherever you stood in there. And so they had him set up on this side, and there was a line coming in from one door, and then you exit the other door that's right next to where he was sitting, and there's a security guard. And so I walked over, and I'm like, are we allowed to shop right now? Or like, do we have to wait? And he's like, hold on a second. I let too many people in, so wait till some people come out, and then you can go in. And so eventually we got in, we went in, and we were shopping around. My daughter just started grabbing books because she's my kid. And she ended up, I was like browsing over in the YA section, and she walks over to me with a bundle. She's got like 10 books. And I was like, what's happening right now? She's like, hold on, I'm gonna go put some back. It was so funny. I was like, I mean, yay for books, but holy crap.
Yeah.
Whoa, and so
kid.
We ended up leaving. She got 2 like Bluey activity books, and then a Hawkeye Golden book, which I thought was really cute. And then I ended up picking up, it's a book called Rise, which is, I put it down somewhere. It's like the history of Asian American hip hop from the 90s to present day, or something like that. But it's been on my TBR forever, and I just never bought it. And I was like, well, I am at a Simu Liu signing in San Francisco in an indie bookstore, and it's sitting right here. Like, I'm gonna buy it.
No, I have to buy it. I also love that your daughter went and like he engaged with her, because it's probably awesome for him to see too that, like, look, kid, you could do this.
Yes.
This could be you. I could be coming to your book signing one day, like, you never know.
Yeah.
But it's cool to see him interact with her.
It was very cool. And when I was checking out, I was talking to the employee, and he was so nice. So the book that I got, the little like dust jacket, was like a little bit crinkly. And so me being OCD, I was like, do you have any more like in the back? This one's a little bit like damaged. And he was like, no, everything you see here is like what we have. We don't have a back room, because it was so tiny. And I was like, oh, okay, no big deal. It's just me being OCD. And he's like, well, I can give you like 10% off because it's damaged. And I was like, you don't have to do that. That's so sweet though. And it was like so nice. He was like, yeah, I can just give you 10% off because of the damage. I was like, so sweet. And then he gave my daughter a sticker. And so we were like talking, and I was just like, yeah, I can't go to an indie bookstore and not buy a book.
No.
Like that feels illegal.
Yeah, agreed.
So yeah.
Unacceptable.
Yeah. So and then yeah, that was my Friday.
And then you spent the rest of the week cleaning.
I did. I did nothing else. I haven't even watched episode 3 of Ms. Marvel yet. I spent, so that was Friday. Saturday, my parents were out of town. And so my brain was like manic. It like was like, you need to clean everything right now. And our listeners don't know this. Mandy, you know this, but I have been like, I am borderline hoarder status. And so my bedroom was just mountains and piles of just stuff that I've accumulated from my like shopping addiction over the past like 6 years. And it's just not been clean because I just have not been in the mental state to do it. And so after Friday, I was just like, well, Simu Liu can do this. So if he can do this, I can do anything. And
Listen,
so
I have learned when I get in that manic cleaning mode, do not try and stop yourself. You'll only make it worse. Just go
yes.
with it as long as you
So
have the steam.
I just kept going and going. And so there, my bedroom is now much better. However, it looks like a tornado has gone through my living room and den because everything that was in here was brought out there. But I was just like, I need to know what space I have to work with before I can put everything back. So it just made more sense to empty it all out and then slowly bring it back into the space that I have.
And organize it while you're doing that.
Exactly. And so it's still a work in progress, but it is already significantly better. And our listeners don't know this, but I am recording from a brand new space, which is very exciting.
Great. Yay. It looks awesome.
I'm very excited to like actually decorate the wall and stuff. So yeah, so then I was like cleaning for like 3 days because it was a 3-day weekend for me. The county, and I don't know if it's federally, but at least our county celebrates Juneteenth as a county holiday.
Does.
Is it federal?
I don't get
now?
it yet because I'm contract, but I will starting next year.
Okay. I couldn't remember if they did it federally yet.
Josh
and
was
so
off too.
so it was a 3-day weekend. And then, so because I was cleaning all weekend, I did nothing. I was supposed to edit the podcast and I did not do it. So I spent Tuesday and Wednesday editing the podcast. And so I did nothing else. I did no reading, no watching any. I had baseball on in the background because I can watch that without having to like pay too close attention. But other than that, that was my entire week. So
I had kind of a busy week.
Okay.
Especially like this is weird. So I won't talk about plot of Miss Marvel, but I just like, her brother is engaged.
Right.
Well, part of this episode, there's a wedding. And it got me so excited because I know that their family is Pakistani, so it's not exactly the same. But we filmed probably 4 or 5 years ago an Indian wedding, and it was the most gorgeous wedding I have ever been to in my entire life. And they did all of like the beautiful dancing, and their clothes were gorgeous, and the food. And so seeing these scenes, it just took me like right back into there, and it was like such a fun thing.
Indian weddings are so
they
fun.
know how to party. They really do. It is insane.
And then Indian weddings, they have like multiple events leading up to the actual like wedding ceremony, and it's just so cool. Like my old boss is Indian, and so she was, while I was still working there, she was preparing to fly to India and participate in her cousin's wedding, and so she's talking about all the events and all the like outfits, and it was just so cool.
Yes.
Like, I love it.
Filmed one day. I think this wedding had like 3 days. We filmed day 2. I think we were the second day, but like the groom came in on horseback with like a boombox and like a whole crowd of people, and everybody was dancing and cheering. And then the ceremony was like 3 hours long, which was new to me. And I was also surprised because every wedding that I have been to before is like everybody sits there quietly and watches. You had people like answering cell phones and like turning around to have a conversation because it's so long. But oh, and like the henna, the bride had henna like all up her arms and just gorgeous. So I was really excited to kind of be brought back into that like really cool little moment in my life because it was like, hey, I've been to a wedding like that.
Oh,
It was
that's
so much fun.
cool. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
That sounds
We
so
did get to
amazing.
try like, of course they had like traditional Indian food, which I'm here for. And there was this sweetest little old man in front of me, I remember, who would like explain what every dish was and like the level of spice, which I can handle. I love spice. So he, the like sweet
Yes.
little Indian grandpa, like
Oh,
take it,
I
like he
love
took me under
it.
his wing and he was like, this is what this is, this is what that is, this is going to cleanse your palate, this is what you'll need after that.
I love
I
that.
miss my Indian grandpa. I miss him.
Oh, how
Yeah, so that's the
fun.
only thing. We can talk Miss Marvel plot for two
We'll
episodes
we'll talk two
next week.
episodes next
Yeah.
week.
um I did on Sunday. So my mom took the twins Friday night and Saturday night. So Saturday Josh went to work, and so I was here by myself and I was like, you know what, it's time, I'm going to see Downton. So I went and got myself some New Way hot dogs. You know about those.
Yes.
And I ended up like I was gonna leave with all of this time. I was gonna go get some New Way. I was gonna go to the Walgreens to get the same candy for a tenth of the price of the movie theater.
Right.
The line at New Way was so long that I had 2 minutes to eat my two hot dogs before I had to be in the theater. It was fine. Anyways, I cried and I cried and I cried watching this movie. These are not plot spoilers, but if you avoid even like the funny little asides, maybe skip ahead a minute or two. So there is, I don't even, you've never watched Downton, right? Have
No.
you watched any?
No.
Okay, the basically the head butler, his name is Carson. He's like this older, real tall, deep voice guy. And in the last season, I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but the woman who plays Umbridge in Harry Potter,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Imelda something, I
Imelda
can't remember.
Stanton, I think.
Yeah. She's also in it as another character's mother. Well, these two characters, again, I'm not going to ruin any plot, but they end up in a hat shop kind of by happenstance. And this woman is helping Carson pick a hat. And so the it's the store owner is like, I hope you and your wife have a good day, sir. And there's like an awkward moment of like, that's not my wife. They're married in real life.
Oh,
So I was like, ah! Like I wanted, like nobody was with me, but I wanted
that.
to like hit the person next to me, like, ah! And then they did one more thing that I remember, where somebody is talking about Matthew Crawley, who was married to one of the Downton daughters. And they say, was he handsome? And she says, he was like a prince from a fairy tale. Well, Matthew Crawley is played by Dan Stevens, who plays the Beast and Prince Adam in the live action Beauty and the Beast. So it was like he's perfect, like a fairy tale prince, and played a fairy tale prince.
I love that. I love
Yeah.
when things reference the actor's previous work or their
Yes,
like personal like there was an episode of Bones where Zoe Deschanel guest starred, and there was this whole joke where because Emily Deschanel is the main character,
yeah.
and so there was this whole thing, and somebody was like, "You guys could be sisters," and it was just like they are, they are,
See, and
they're like, "We don't even look alike."
Yeah, I like it when they're not super like, you can tell like they're not trying too hard.
Yeah,
and it's like if you hadn't known, you'd miss it.
right.
But like you and your wife have a good day, and you can, in the scene, you can see why the guy would think that, because they kind of bicker for a second, as married couples and couples in general would. But it was just like, of all the people you could have put in the hat shop with him, this is genius. I love this. And I mean, Dan Stevens is as handsome as a fairy tale prince. Like, he's got a perfect face. So anybody, like if Josh watched it, because it's been so long ago, he probably wouldn't even have
Yeah.
remembered what Matthew looks like. So like or if one of the twins watched it, they'd be like, oh, they're saying that he looks good, he's a nice
Yeah.
looking guy.
Yeah.
Ladies, they're referencing Beauty and the Beast.
I love
So
that.
that was really fun. But again, God, I cried. Oh my God. It hurt my feelings a lot, but it was so good. um I finished the Inheritance games. As I said in the fictional boyfriends, Grayson is my Hawthorne brother, I think. I haven't started the sequel yet because I've been reading Realmbreaker in preparation
Yes.
for going to Victoria Aveyard's discussion next Friday. I'm about halfway through and it has been hard to get into. I mean, it's got Saba Tahir on here called Fantasy Masterpiece on the front cover. So it's been good, but it's been like a lot. It's been like, you don't know this yet, but it's like Crescent City,
Okay.
where it's a lot of world building. It's a
Mm-hmm.
lot. So that has been a journey. Um, and then I got two more things. So Sunday was Father's Day. And as you know, I've talked about before, when my twin niece's dad is deployed overseas, they live with us. So he's not their dad, obviously, but Josh steps up and does the dad role. So we had Uncle's Day instead of Father's Day, and we drove up to Blue Ridge, Georgia, to go to Expedition Bigfoot, the Bigfoot Museum. His most recent tattoo was a cave drawing of Bigfoot, which we actually found. Like they had a picture of the same cave drawing up. Um, we found a book there called Bigfoot and Joshua.
And it
And it
came home with
wasn't,
you.
yes,
Okay.
absolutely. That was my dining room that I posted the photo in.
Okay.
Um, yeah, and it wasn't one of those like where they have the shelf of everybody's names. Like it was just Bigfoot and Joshua.
I love.
Yeah. The coolest thing to me though was there was a display there that had like a finger of what they said was a Yeti. And apparently they said that it was to get it out. It was in Nepal where it was found. It was smuggled out of Nepal in the lingerie bag of Jimmy Stewart's wife. Jimmy Stewart is George Bailey in A Christmas Story. I freaking love Jimmy Stewart. And there's like a Pan Am little, I don't really know what you call it, like a luggage tag, I guess, on like a set of vintage luggage with all of these photos of Jimmy Stewart and his wife, and then the finger and like this little domed glass thing. And it was like, this is the last face I would have expected to see in a Bigfoot museum.
That's
And they had like
funny.
the Sierra sounds playing, which are really like creepy sounds that were supposedly somewhere in Northern California at like a lone hunting camp. It's really scary. The Sierra sounds freak me out. I thought that it would be like a day thing because it was like a 2.5, 3 hour drive to get there. And then their website said, you'll take an hour and a half ish. Oh, we were in and out in like 20 minutes. And so I'm like, we've driven all the way up here. And this kind of.
No.
So they gave you like at the end, they have like flyers for other things to do in the area. And there was this place called Mercier Orchards.
Mm-hmm.
So we drove over there. It was like 10 minutes from the Bigfoot Museum. We had flights of cider. Josh and I did. Obviously, the twins are children, so they did not partake. I bought so much, like so many chocolate chip muffin mix and buttermilk biscuit
Ooh.
mix and Christmas jam and guava and apple butter and everything. It was so much. I bought so much stuff. And so then, he was like, I'm off tomorrow. You can just kind of suffer. He didn't put it like that, but it was like, I can just kind of suffer through work tomorrow and then nap because I had Tuesday off. Why don't we drive over to Helen, which is like this little German style town in the North Georgia mountains. So it was like 45 minutes. So we went over to Helen. We ate in this cute little German restaurant. I was the only one who got German food, but it was okay because it was freaking delicious. I got sauerbraten, I got red cabbage, I got German potato salad. It was everything.
Yum.
But then I'm going to die mad about this, okay?
Okay.
We go into one candy shop, get all the candy we could want, but then there's another one that has chocolate covered strawberries. And I freaking love chocolate covered strawberries. So Josh is like, I'll get you, you know, your birthday is coming up. I'll get you some chocolate covered strawberries. It's like a birthday treat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yes, great. There's this gaggle of little teenagers with the same hairstyle. And it's like, I'm a white girl, okay? I get it. The whitest white girls in the history of white girl with these like bubble haircuts, and they're all like, I'm Jennifer and I'm Christy. And they will not get out of the way. And they're like a clown car. Every time you look over, there's another one that's popped up. And the youngest one, she's like, I want strawberries. And I remember it because I was like, oh, she's going to get the last of the strawberries. And so the girl helps her, and there happened to be 2 milk chocolate strawberries left, which is the one I want. So I'm like, great. The other girl working there, bless her heart, she was busy, and I get it, looks right over me and my family and goes to the people behind us. Hey, how can I help you? Hey, we'll take those 2 strawberries. Because these freaking little girls would not get out of my way. Then the part that pisses me off the most is that little shit opens her bag and says, I got strawberries in my bag. And the girl is like, yeah, that's what you asked for. Nuh-uh, I said turtles. So they take the bag from her and throw them away. And I'm like, you little shit, you said strawberries. I heard you say it because I got mad about it. You did not say turtles, you little shithead. Anyways, I will die mad that I didn't get my strawberries because of not one, but 15,000 little girls who just could not move and could not decide what they wanted.
Oh, that makes me angry.
I know, and it's like, I get like I always say the fair is in October because that's when we have like the national fair here. But like, come on, little kid, you know what you said. Maybe you accidentally, you didn't mean to say that you wanted strawberries, but you said it, and now she threw those away. It went in the trash can.
I can't.
You should go. I'm gonna put you in the trash can. Anyways, we left, and I was mad for a little while, but I got over it.
Yeah, you sound like you're over
caps. I put freaking strawberries in all caps on my note. And then Tuesday was my birthday. Yay! So I slept in all day, half the day. I woke up and snuggled George Bailey because it was also his birthday. He's 11 and I am we went to Starbucks and I got my free drink, and I had points for a cup, so I got it's like an orange gradient cup.
Very cute.
He got his puppuccino. We went and got lunch, brought it home, and then I watched the Kardashians for a little while. And then we went to Pearl, of course. This time it was the 4 of us, my mom and stepdad, my brother and his girlfriend, and my grandparents. And then we went down the street and up to Hightails, which is like a rooftop bar that we have here, and kind of sat and watched the sunset and talked, and it was really nice. So
that sounds nice.
That was it was kind of a busy week for me. Normally I don't do that much. We did not get to watch Evil, so I will also have updates from 2 episodes of Evil next week. We started to watch it last night, but I was like, I can't.
I love that my first text to you on your birthday was not even like a happy birthday. I was like, what is happening right now? What did I say? I sent you. I was talking about it. I was recording a TikTok, and so I like texted you. I'm like, it's not me being almost late to work because I had to record this TikTok 3 different times. And then I was like, oh yeah, it's the 21st.
By the way,
I love you. Time means nothing. I don't know what the date is. Listen, I honestly didn't know what the date was. Oh, you probably were. Yeah. I didn't even know what the date was until I got into my office and looked at my computer. Yeah. I was like, oh, hey. It's an important day today. There are 2 very big birthdays. We are no longer
the same age. We're not the same age anymore for a
Oh
little
no,
bit.
the horror.
Youngling.
Oh no. I've got what, 7 months? Seven
You.
months.
Yeah.
All right.
So that
Was
was
that
my
your whole
week.
week?
I'm done with it. Yeah, that was my whole week. I
You had a more
think
exciting week than I did. I mean,
it
I
did
had a
have a
good
more
week.
exciting week. I
I had a
did
good week.
do reading in my library. I culled a lot of books out. They're not
Oh,
books that you would care about, but they're
yeah.
like books that I like when I was first going to used book sales. I was like, this sounds interesting, and I'm never
Yeah.
actually going to read it.
Right,
And I
right.
needed to make room on my shelves, so I did do
I
that.
am very excited because I am going to have 3 bookshelves in my bedroom. So there's
All
gonna
the
be plenty of
room.
space. Plenty of space for books. I'm very excited. All right.
Love it.
What is next? Where'd my money go? That's the next one, right? I don't have any
Mm-hmm.
notes for this week, so I'm like all discombobulated.
Floundering.
All right. Well,
Well, it went to some bookshelves, right?
yes, I did. I bought 3 bookshelves from Target. 2 of them are the tall 5 shelf bookshelves, and one is a 3 shelf bookshelf, which I have my TV on. So it's my new TV stand. And the previous like TV stand that I have is actually a coffee table, but I bought it many, many years ago when I was still living in Reno from like an old, it's not like a pawn, like a consignment shop, I think is what it would be called. And it's like this hand painted, gorgeous little like emerald green. It
Ooh.
looks weather. It's very cute. I'll send you a picture. But so
Yeah.
I really wanted to keep that, so I moved that to another part of my room, and it's actually like you can't see it because it's down there, but it's right behind me. So I bought new bookshelves. I bought some command hooks to be able to hang up some of my Loungefly. I have a little corner where I have now set up all my podcasting stuff, and also like it's my little like podcasting slash Mandy corner.
Yeah.
I have a little sign that I bought from Marshall's that just says "I love us." And I had like seen it and I immediately thought of Mandy and I texted it to her
Started to
and
cry.
I brought it home like this goes here. I need to print a picture of me and Mandy and post it there. I have this cute little I forget her name, but it's this Chinese person.
I can't
Is
remember her
she?
name
I
either.
can't remember her
She is
name.
Chinese. She's a Chinese goddess.
Was okay. I was like, is she like a mythical person or a real person? I can't remember.
I thought she was
Um,
a goddess.
I
I
can't
can't
remember.
remember.
But so Mandy, you had won this.
I won it. We have the oh my gosh, what's the name of the institute here at our college? Oh man, hold on.
But
Because
so
it's really
Mandy,
cool that we have this.
it's very cool. So Mandy had won this, and she texted me. She's like, "Do you know who this person is?" And I was like, "I don't think so." She's like, "Well, I got this. Do you want it?" And I was like, "Oh my god, yeah, it's so pretty.
Yeah.
It's so pretty." So it's
And
hanging.
I fully would have put her like hung her in my house
Yeah.
because she was that gorgeous, but like it's also like your heritage. So like
Hmm.
if it would I felt like it meant more, it would mean more like,
Hmm.
you know.
I brought it. I showed my parents, and my mom was like, "Oh, I forgot about her." I was like, "Wait, tell me more." She's like, "I don't
So
remember.
she
I was
didn't
in."
know?
My mom, she
She
was like, "Yeah."
recognized?
She was like, well, because the name's written in Chinese right next to her. And so she read it and she's like, wait, I know who that is, but I can't remember because school was so long ago. So it's somebody
Yeah.
they learned about in school.
I'm trying to
So
figure it
that's
out.
very cool. But so that is hanging under my little I love us sign. I'm gonna print out pictures of me and Mandy and post it there. And also with
Yes.
the command hooks that I just bought, I was like, Mandy, I'm gonna hang my Loki lounge flies in my little Mandy corner. Cause
Yes.
where else would you hang Loki lounge flies if not in your Mandy corner?
Exactly, in the Mandy corner. It's the Confucius Institute. So that is in I don't know if I'm going to pronounce it right. Hanban. It's Hanban,
Hmm.
and then there's Guangzhou, Guangzhou University.
Guangzhou.
So they worked together. There's three, those two, and then Wesleyan, which is here, worked
Hmm.
together to form this in 2012 to form the Confucius Institute to promote international friendship and academic and cultural exchange.
I
So they
love
promote the
that.
Chinese language and culture, foster intercultural exchange with China among students, educators, and the community, a resource for Chinese studies, there's apparently a China museum that I didn't even know.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All
And
right,
Wesleyan
so
College also is a like all women college too.
yes, yes. I know
Yeah.
about
So
Wesleyan.
yeah. Yeah. So we have the Confucius Institute here, and that's I wanted they were on a radio station here, and I answered a question on their Facebook page, and they
Very
emailed me
cool.
later and they were like, here, you won this. And she's
I
gorgeous. She is really beautiful.
She's beautiful. I'll post a picture of her. She's gorgeous. Like I'm looking right at her. I'm looking right at my Mandy corner. I can't wait to actually put up stuff.
I love it.
Um, but so yeah, all that to say is I bought command hooks.
Yes.
um,
Incoherent.
very. I received finally my May novelty chest box, and
Yay.
oh my gosh, those stenciled edges are
I
so pretty.
know. I know.
I made the most chaotic unboxing video and posted it to our TikTok. So if you're listening to this and you haven't been on TikTok, it is so chaotic. It was funny because I got my May Grimoire Tea Patreon and my May novelty chest box on the same day. And so it was actually I
All
think
the
it was
tea.
on Tuesday on your birthday.
Yeah.
But they delivered it at like 8:30 at night. It was not my regular mailman. I was very upset. And so I was like, well, I can't open it right now because it's 8:30 at night. And I can't I want to film like an unboxing video.
Yeah.
And so once I got everything set up, I was like, I'm going to film it. And so I filmed a TikTok or I filmed all of this for a TikTok on Wednesday and then I just edited and put it together today and posted it. And the thing that I have discovered is that with my ring light set up now and my recording thing set up now is that I can slide into frame, which is like my favorite thing to do.
Hey.
So
Yeah.
it's a super chaotic TikTok, but you can go watch
You need
that
to do
to
that
see.
like for our next intro to the podcast, just like your wheels sliding in. Hey.
I wish, but the wheels on this stupid chair don't work very well.
Oh, okay.
So
Boo. I'm gonna
I
add your
know.
chairs to the list with Twitter of things I boo.
I'm gonna find some WD-40 and maybe if I like spray it, it'll
Yeah.
make the wheels work better.
Fix them
Um,
up a little.
because it's on like hardwood, so it should be like easy. It's not carpet or anything. So I'll figure it
Yeah.
out. But yeah, it's sliding into frame. It's really fun. So that's what I received. I don't think I've purchased anything. There is a stained glass Mulan loungefly that just went up for sale.
I saw that.
It's so I have to buy it. I have not had the chance, but I have to order that because it's
Yeah.
so
It's
pretty.
gorgeous.
And I have so many Mulan bags, but obviously I need all of
You
them.
need them all.
Duh. Who do you think I am? I also want to talk about something exciting that's coming out tomorrow. People are listening to this a week later, so they're not going to be able to enjoy our excitement as much,
Yeah.
but
It'll be
I'm excited.
Yeah.
We'll post about it. I have to post
Absolutely.
I have to post it on Instagram tonight. I haven't done that yet. But Here Comes the Nerd has
Yeah.
partnered with Amber D. Lewis and she made a Felix pin and
I'm
sticker.
so excited.
It's so cute.
It's
I-
been the hardest secret to keep that there was a collab coming.
Yes. Because we knew
yeah.
and we saw it. We were just like, ooh, gotta keep it a secret. It's not announced yet. I'm so excited. I'm gonna smash that add to cart so fast.
Oh my God.
So fast. I'm
So
gonna
it's
get
8
whiplash.
a.m. East Pacific, right?
Yes. So
that's
11.
good for you. So it doesn't have to be like
Yeah, well,
getting up super
Joanna's
early.
Joanna's
that's
West
true.
Coast time, so
True.
and Joanna's very deliberate. She like very much thinks about all the time zones and tries to keep that in mind when she's scheduling, which is nice. Obviously not all people do that, so it's very nice.
Right.
But yeah, I'm really very excited about that. I'm gonna order that tomorrow, along with the new Luna pin, Patronus Luna.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. I love it.
I'm so pumped.
I don't think I have anything else. I'm looking around as if I have stuff hanging out.
I need to move Realm Breaker out of the way because I have a lot.
You sent me a whole ass stack, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, girl.
So I spent a lot of money on Sunday on Bigfoot and Mercier Orchards and Helen and candy shops. So I didn't spend very much money this week. I did get my Fairy Loot and Arrow to the Moon paperback in, which is really pretty.
It's so pretty.
Um, that's the only thing on that I have to show that I bought. Everything else is birthday. So Josh flew somebody into town to hang out with me as my birthday present this year, my Valentine's Day and birthday present this year. But he got me books last week, and I think he gave me a Starbucks gift card and other little things. He bought me
Yeah.
the white chocolate strawberries at place before Caroline and Co showed up. Anyways, my mom and stepdad and my grandparents gave me Amazon gift cards, which I'm holding on to until Prime Day. Prime Day.
Now that we have a date.
So then this random box
Is
showed
that
up.
the Hamilton?
Yes.
I was like,
So
I
my
know that
friend-
because I have that.
My friend Shella went onto my she did say a word. She said on Facebook, like, I hope you like them or something. And I was like, what? So she ordered me 4 books. She got me Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson. It's the first book in the Dance of Thieves duology. She got me Regretting You by Colleen Hoover. She got me Midnight Sun, Stephanie Meyer. So it's Edward's POV. And then, she got me the Hamilton book.
Yay!
So I've already been flipping through the Hamilton book because
It's,
obviously.
oh my God. It's so cool.
So much extra info.
Yeah. I have that, and I have the In the Heights book, and I'm just like, I need to. Oof.
My brother, I didn't even know. Like, they said your stuff will be here soon. I get a box with 7 books in it from my brother and his amazing girlfriend.
Yeah.
I yelled at them because it was so much.
Well,
If
he
We Were
works at
Villains
Barnes and
by
Noble.
These all came from Amazon.
Oh,
Anyways,
well.
If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio, The Opposite of Butterfly Hunting by Ivana Lynch, which Karen didn't even know existed.
I
It's a
didn't know it
memoir.
existed. You sent me that picture, and I was
about-
like, Ivana Lynch wrote a book.
It talks about her dealing with eating disorder and her recovery and getting cast as Luna, and it seems fascinating. Now it's gonna be a long read because it's only 460 something pages, but the text is
Oh, that's tiny.
Be prepared. It is tiny. They got me Heartbones by Colleen Hoover. They got me The Language of Thorns by Lee Bardugo. So it goes in the Grisha version. No, I'm sorry. This is The Lives of Saints. The Language of Thorns is already up here. This is The Lives of Saints, but it is beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
It doesn't have, it does have it really tiny, but it's got like runes.
Yeah. It's gorgeous.
That's really exciting. And it's just like it's like an anthology about all of the saints that they talk about in the Grishaverse.
Okay.
They got The Shadows Between Us, which I put like I have a library stamp that I put a stamp in all of my books except for like exclusive or autograph versions.
Mm-hmm.
So I opened this, and the like the dedication page says, for Becky, I can't think of anyone more deserving of this Slytherin romance. Sold.
Oh my God.
Sold. Done. Oh, my mic fell over. My mic can't handle it either. Hey, Slytherin romance. What? I got a hard copy of These Hollow Vows. I have it on my Kindle, but I haven't read it yet. And then I got Namesake. So I'm going to display it in Fable where you can see her whole face because these books are so freaking gorgeous.
So pretty.
And yeah, so I think that is all of where my family's money went this week. I did go to Ulta. I got some stuff at Ulta, but I don't have that up here.
Fun times.
That's it.
Okay. Well, then we can move on. Yeah?
I think so. I have a freestyle. Is that what's next?
No, it's anticipating. What are we anticipating?
Oh, yeah. I'm anticipating finishing Realmbreaker, and then I need to read Blackout because Victoria Aveyard and Tiffany Jackson will be in Atlanta next Friday, and so I'd like to have. I don't want any spoilers for Realmbreaker since she's touring to support Bladebreaker, which is the sequel, and then I want to read something of Tiffany D. Jackson's as well,
Yes.
which happens to be Blackout, which I just got last week,
Yeah. That
and
worked
it looks
out.
like it'll be a quick read. So yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's what I'm anticipating.
Yeah.
I don't
Um,
really know that I have anything major.
well, today is the 23rd. So in 5 days, Hattie Harmony comes out into the world.
Yeah,
And it's so cute. Lizzie Olsen and Robbie Arnett, I'm assuming, are the ones who have created a Hattie Harmony TikTok account and
it's
have been
very cute.
posting like regularly. It's very cute. I think all of like the songs that they do are Robbie singing. And it's just so cute. And there's a little pre-order like campaign where you like submit your receipt and they send you a little Hattie Harmony stress ball, like a squishy ball.
Oh my
And I'm just
god.
like, give me now. And
Sold. It's
it's so cute.
sold.
They have an event. I think they have an event in New York and they have an event in LA at a Barnes. They have it. They're going to be at the Barnes and Noble at the Grove in LA, but it's going to be like during the middle of the week, so I can't go because I'm not in LA. I was like, if it's on the
Ooh.
weekend, I would drive my ass down there.
I was gonna say, make it a long day.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, so I'm excited for that. I've never been this excited for a kid's book to come out.
I mean, it
um,
looks like it's gonna be a precious kids book,
it
so
is. I love it. I think it's important for kids to, have
mhm.
somebody who can help them work through like anxiety and stuff like that. It's very cute.
Agreed.
So that comes out soon, and then Minions: The Rise of Gru comes out on July 1st, I believe. Yes, because I'm going to see it that weekend. Um, I am dumb. I bought tickets because I normally go to movies on the Saturday after they come out because I can't go on Friday because I have to work. Um, and so I bought tickets for July 2nd, that Saturday, completely forgetting that's my niece's birthday party. So I have to go exchange my tickets for
Yikes.
Sunday. But we will be going to see it
Whoops.
opening weekend. My daughter's very, very excited. She loves her Minions.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, she's a Minions girl. Um,
Sweet girl.
to the point where there was one point when she was younger and I was at Target and I was just walking through the like girl girls clothing section, like the little baby girls. And they had this like it's like overalls, but it was a skirt and it was like this dark blue denim and the undershirt was like this yellow shirt and I was like, this was made for like a Minions
Yeah.
bound
This is a
thing.
minion baby.
I
Yeah.
literally bought two different sizes so she could wear it for longer. I
She
bought
could grow into it.
I think she was in like 2T at the time, so I bought a 3T and a 5T. So
Oh.
she still will try to wear it to this day. Like the 5T, she will try to wear
Oh
it to
my
this day.
gosh.
I purposely choose to buy her clothes, buy her like dresses because then she can wear them longer because dresses become
Yeah.
shirts.
I was gonna
um,
say years ago, I had sent my she's passed now, but my mother-in-law a photo of the twins that had been years before that. They were like 3 years old and they were wearing these cute little sweater dresses. And she sent back a picture of them that same day. And she was like, I thought these looked weird, but they were like 7 or 8 at the time and they were wearing them as shirts. And she's like,
oh
they're weird because they were cut to be dresses and like
my gosh.
shaped
Yes.
to be dresses, but she was like, they're still wearing them. They don't
Yeah.
care.
Dude, okay, clothes are expensive enough as it is, and children grow so quickly. Like, if you can stretch that stuff,
When
all
they were
for it.
little, I had to avoid Target at all costs because every cute outfit I had to buy two of.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
was like I couldn't stop myself other than just not going in.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Um, I can't think of anything else. I mean, I think isn't Thor is the weekend is like 2 weekends away? It's July 7th,
Yeah.
right? I think.
I'm
6th?
super anticipating Stranger Things Volume 2 on the
Oh yeah.
1st.
That comes
I've
out on
told
the
Josh I
1st.
think he needs to take the day off. We need to take the day off and watch Stranger Things in the morning and then go. I'll go see Victoria Aveyard and he can take the twins and do something while I'm
Yeah.
there.
Fun
So that
times.
I am
All
also
right.
looking forward to Stranger Things.
All right. Well, I think that's all I got. I can't think of anything else. So, I'm anticipating finishing up my room.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
very
excited to see it.
I love building furniture, so I'm really excited to
Me
build these
too.
bookshelves. Yeah. I'm very excited to
Yeah.
build the two bookshelves I just picked up today. So if I can get them out of my freaking car.
When I redid my closet, like I ripped out all like the contractor grade wire shelves that the previous owners had thrown up because they all sucked. They were the
Yeah.
kind that like had the bar to where you can't just slide your clothes all the way. You could slide them like a foot. And then
Oh,
there
you
was a
mean
barrier.
exactly what I'm looking up at right now.
Hate. Hate,
I'm
hate, hate.
I
Hate,
have to
hate, hate.
clarify that
Loathe
my
entirely.
my new desk is my dresser, which is in my closet. So I'm back in the closet, guys. But there's no doors. I took the doors off,
Yeah.
and so that's why when I look up, I see exactly what you're talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah.
I hated it. So I went and got like a bunch of IKEA Billy bookcases and like made like a custom closet system and like putting those things together
Ugh,
and like hanging them up. It's wonderful.
I
I'm
love
with
it.
you. I like
I
if new furniture comes into the house, Josh knows like leave her alone with that.
I love
He
it.
wants to do it.
I love it. I don't know what it is.
It's
I
a
just love
sickness.
I love building furniture.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that's everything I'm anticipating.
All right. I don't know that this fangirl freestyle is going to be upsetting to you, but it's going to be upsetting to some.
Okay. Well,
And I
you
feel
said
very strongly.
okay. I'm in my mind. You were like, I'm holding on to this for the July 1st episode, which made me for
Yeah.
some reason think this has to do with Stranger Things, which wouldn't
No,
bother
it
me at
doesn't.
all.
It doesn't.
So I'm like, okay, let's go.
So this episode is airing on July 1st, which means that it is Christmas in July.
Okay.
Okay. I hate Will Ferrell and I hate the movie Elf. Hate, hate it. I hate it so much.
Our friend just passed out
I
and
know.
died. I
I'm
don't know if we're
sorry,
allowed
I'm
to say
not
her
sorry.
name. So I don't want
I'm
to, but
sorry, I'm not sorry. I love you. He is, I will give the exception for Step Brothers and Anchorman. That's the only exceptions you're getting from me. When he shows up in the office, I want to barf. If I hear his voice, I want to barf. He is noise. And Elf is just not like I'm a Christmas purist when it comes to movies. So I want It's a Wonderful Life. I want the original Grinch. I want The Year Without a Santa Claus and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and it's Charlie Brown Christmas and A Christmas Story. I don't want freaking Elf with that obnoxious overgrown baby screaming for a whole movie. Just shut up. Just shut up about my son. No,
oh my gosh.
that's my hot take this week.
I didn't know this about you, Mandy.
Yeah. My husband and I argue about it because he loves him. He's like Elf is one of
Yeah.
his like Christmas movies that he loves, and I'm like, don't watch it if I'm in the house. Because I'll go in my room with George Bailey and Zuzu and Tallulah Claire and Harry, and we'll watch It's a Wonderful Life like the Lord intended. I get very heated about Will
You get
Ferrell.
very heated.
Ugh.
I don't have an opinion either way. I mean, I enjoyed Elf, but I've only watched it like once, and
Yeah.
I've never felt the need to rewatch it.
Yeah.
So I mean, it is what it is. I have no opinion.
Ugh.
I will say, and this is like tangentially like related. I am very much a Christmas starts after Thanksgiving person. I know.
N-
Here's the thing.
no,
I was
no.
born in November. For me, November is Thanksgiving and my birthday. And so I celebrate Christmas after Thanksgiving is over because then I feel like I have actually properly celebrated my birthday. And I get it. People start setting up as soon as Halloween is over, and that's
I was gonna
fine.
say
That's fine for other
11:59
people.
and 59 seconds
That
on
is,
Halloween.
you
It's
know,
Christmas time.
that works for other people. However, in this household, Christmas does not start until the day after Thanksgiving, and I refuse.
Listen,
I
Josh
refuse.
used to be that way, and now he's like, he is like, you care a lot more than I do about any of it, so do what you do. You just don't ask me to help you before Thanksgiving, which
Yeah.
I don't. I can
Right.
do it all myself. Like he will still be in the bed, and he will go to bed on Halloween night, and he
Mhm.
can wake up November 1st and the house is decorated. Like he's
I just
um
very much, for me
I
personally,
celebrate. We celebrate Thanksgiving. It's observed the whole. We host it here. It's observed. We just pass the turkey past the Christmas tree. That's all.
yeah, no, for me personally, it feels like because my birthday is always on or around Thanksgiving, like the week of
Yeah,
Thanksgiving, it just feels like an erasure of just
yeah.
myself, my like whole identity in a weird way.
Josh is the
Like,
same way. His is
so I'm just
December
like,
2nd. So he's like, nobody
yeah,
could ever come to my birthday party because they were out of town for Christmas. I
right.
always
Like,
got dual presents for my birthday and Christmas.
yeah,
So
I've always gotten a birth miss present.
yeah,
It's never been birthday and Christmas, which is fine. Like, I don't need things. It's
yeah,
just like, if you're gonna get a Christmas and a birthday present to other people, I should get it too. It's
yeah.
about equality, okay?
Well, I don't know about everybody, but I go out of my way to like loudly celebrate his birthday and
Mm-hmm.
like do, so like this is your birthday present, and
Yeah,
then you'll get your Christmas stuff. But I
right.
don't feel like 3.5, 4 weeks is long enough to like look at my Christmas tree. Even though like I am, okay, here's another one. I hate a fake Christmas tree. I am a real tree person. You cannot tell, you will never make me agree that a candle or an air freshener smells like the same thing. It does not.
No.
So I have to have a real tree. I
Hmm.
have to go get it from Lowe's because we cut down a tree one year and it sucked. It was
I would
awful.
never. I could never.
Um,
I
but like it's not long enough with my decorations.
I would love a real tree. However, I have a small child who will probably set it on fire.
Yeah.
Somehow. So for now, until she is more responsible, we will
Yeah.
have our little plastic pretend tree. And
Yeah.
that works for us.
And I don't hate on like you do you in your house. That
Right.
that judgment is just like for my house specifically,
Yeah.
over my dead body will there be like we'll have little like the twins will have like a little small plastic
Yeah.
tree in their room, and that's fine. But my tree that my gifts are going under is going to be real.
Yeah.
And we always, I should say this too, because I know that people think that that's like wasteful. We always take it to a chipper where the tree is repurposed into wood chips that are used again. It's not just thrown into a
Right.
landfill. We,
Right.
we
Right.
are very conscious of that.
Yeah.
I should say that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. Something for me personally, it just doesn't feel right before Thanksgiving. And I get it. That's like not a popular opinion. It's fine. I accept this. But as somebody who was born the week of Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
I am very much like November 1st, I am decorating for Thanksgiving. And then once I have my turkey, I will decorate for Christmas.
Yeah.
That's,
No, no, our
that
turkey, our,
that's what
our
works for
Christmas
me.
tree gets to see the turkey. Now I will say, other than another friend of ours, which I'm not that same friend who's
Yeah.
probably just coming round, but like around these parts, I'm Father Christmas. Okay. So before COVID, like we used to have like an office Christmas party and they would always do trivia and I would always wipe the floor with literally everyone. Everyone wanted to be on my team because like they were like, we don't have to put in any work. She knows the answer. It's like Harry Potter trivia and Christmas trivia. You don't want to go against me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I won't toot my own horn on a lot. That I will. So much so that one day this woman, like, is the day after the Christmas party, she came to me and she was like, I need you to have this. And it's like a children's book called The Queen of Christmas. And she was like, I used to read this to my kids, but now I feel like it needs to be passed to you because I witnessed you yesterday and you are insane. Here you go. And so I put it out with my stuff every year.
I
Like
love
I
that.
have a slew of Christmas books that come out. Like I miss all my Christmas stuff. Like I want to go get them out now. Oh my God, there was a dog under me. Sorry, bud. I didn't realize he was on the floor. I put my foot down.
Oh no.
Whoa, that scared me. Sorry, Georgie. Listen,
Speaking of
I wanna go
Christmas
watch
and
It's
George
a Wonderful
Bailey.
Life with you. I want to go watch It's a Wonderful Life with you. It's Christmas in July. He's like, all right, whatever.
Oh my goodness.
Anyways,
Yeah, so all right. Well, now
Will
that we
Ferrell
have
is noise.
thoroughly traumatized our dear friend,
I'm sorry.
we've both done it because you with Elf and me with Christmas after Thanksgiving. We've both traumatized her. So sorry, sweetheart. We love you. And you do
I love
you.
so
You do you.
much.
We support you and your stuff, but
Yes.
our own
I fully, except for the elf part. But like, if you want to put up Christmas on September 1st, I will drive up and help you. Like,
yeah.
let's do it.
So, yay. All right.
Yay.
Is that it? Is it spiel time?
It's spiel time.
We don't got anything else, right?
Don't think so.
All right. Let's do this. We're going to get it right this time. All the way through.
Yes, we are.
No more grimoire.
Let me pull up our grimoire tea. I
Grimoire.
love grimoire.
All right. While you do that, if you enjoyed this episode, please like, follow, or subscribe wherever you are listening to us. Follow us on social media. We are at The Incoherent Fangirl on Instagram and TikTok, at Incoherent Girls on Twitter, because Twitter has a character limit.
We'll hate you forever, Twitter.
We hate it. You please like our Facebook page or visit our website, theincoherentfangirl.com, where you can also stream all of our episodes as well as read our blog, which contains longer reviews of things. As of right now, it's just books, but probably other things at some point. And all of our episodes are also streaming on YouTube as audio only, because we will be eventually using that for our Patreon perks, which will include full video episodes and bonus content. So keep a listen out for that. Please send us an email at theincoherentfangirl@gmail.com if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, just want to tell us that we're awesome and you enjoyed the podcast. Or if you want to yell at us about our takes on Christmas. That works
Don't
too.
you yell at me.
But, be nice about it.
You got to be nice to us. Don't you yell at me. I'll yell back.
Oh my goodness. And I think that's all of our plugs. So now it's time for our internet besties.
Yeah, we got
All right.
besties. We want to talk about.
We do. So you could visit our bestie, Here Comes the Nerd, at herecomesthenerd.com, and you can use code FANGIRL to get 20% off your first purchase. Hi, George Bailey.
Tell her. Tell everybody. Go to Here Comes the Nerd. He hears something he is upset by. He jumped right up. He loves Here Comes the Nerd.
Yeah,
he's a fanboy.
Who doesn't? We love him.
Or you can head on over to onceuponabookclub.com and use code Mandy10 for 10% off.
Yay. Or if you'd like, you can head on over to noveltychest.com. That's novel like a book, tea like the drink, chest.com, and sign up for a monthly subscription. Use code FANGIRL5 to get 5% off your monthly subscription. if you sign up before July 15th, you will get the July book, which is Violet Maid of Thorns, I think is the name of the book, by
Yes.
Gina Chen.
Yes.
And I'm very excited about it. I just read the description of this book and I'm just like, ooh, I like this.
Hey.
And it's an AAPI author,
Um,
so yay!
of course, love it. Um, and then last but not least, Grimoire Tea. So if you go to grimoiretea.com, use code fangirlt without the I, so FANGRLTEA for 10% off your order. I said it right. I didn't even mess it up.
Yay! And if you
Look at
need
me.
all that information again, it is linked in the episode description along with all the coupon codes, so you can just copy and paste and not have to worry about getting it wrong because we've already done all the work for you.
Yeah,
And
see?
yeah, we're
Click
awesome
it
like
and
that.
copy and paste.
It's perfect.
Karen's awesome like that. I didn't do anything. Karin is the best. I sit here and talk. Karin is the mastermind.
I tell my daughter, I'm like, as soon as Simu Liu starts listening to the podcast and starts talking about us because we're so awesome and other people start listening, then we can make lots of money off the podcast and I can hire an editor and not have to do any of the editing myself. And she told me,
Yes.
she was like, but mommy, I want to go to Disney World. And I was like, maybe we could do both.
Rude mommy. What? Why are you so selfish, mommy?
I just want
Hiring
to
an
spend
editor when you
more
could take her to
time
Disney.
with you. Oh my goodness. But yes, that is. Oh, what else? Do we have anything else? She is at Mandy Perv on all the things.
And that's Miss Made in China on all the things.
We make it easy
MS
because
Made in China.
Ms. Like Ms.
Ms. Made
Marvel.
in China.
Ms.
Yes.
Like Ms. Marvel.
Ms.
Ms. Wow. That was
We're so
really.
weird.
We're so weird. Why do you guys listen to us?
Ms. They don't make
Anyways.
mistakes. They listen to good podcasts.
Ah, I like that. I see what you did there.
Hey.
All right.
And that
Well,
was the incoherent fangirl.
and if you are Simu Liu and you are listening to this podcast, hi, welcome. We love
We
you.
love you.
And if you want to
We're
send us an
really
email
excited.
at theincoherentfangirl@gmail.com and be a guest on the podcast, we'd love that as well.
We promise we'll freaking die, but we'll come right back to life.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be great. I'll
We're
put your
fun.
name on our special board. Special guest.
I'll show you my dogs. That's what I got. That's what I got.
I believe he loves dogs, according to his book. So,
I mean, I got 4.
yeah.
I got 1 in here right now. I mean,
Anyways.
Simu, this is Mandy. I know that you know we exist. So now, in my little ASMR corner, I just want you to know you can be a guest on the podcast anytime. You can be a co-host on the podcast if you want to. We could be Incoherent Fangirl and Boy. I'd be willing to make that happen if you want. Would talk to you every week. Okay. Love you. Bye.
We'll change the name of the podcast if you want to be
Yeah.
a constant contributor. Because we love you.
Can you introduce me to Tom Hiddleston? Okay. Love you. Bye. I had to shoot my shot.
Of course.
Had to shoot my shot.
Well,
Okay.
if you're gonna do that, can you introduce me to Sebastian Stan? Because I'd be into that too.
Yeah. Too. That too.
But anyways, Simu Liu, if you're listening, come join us on the podcast. We're not completely insane, I promise.
Yes, we are. She's
yeah,
lying.
okay. I am a liar. We're just really big fangirls, okay? You would love to hang out with us.
Job.
We're fun.
Really fun. So fun.
So fun. We're extremely chaotic. Very fun.
The funnest.
Yay. All right,
We
well,
love
anyways,
you.
we love you guys. Thanks for listening.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
We are sponsored by our friends at Here Comes the Nerd. Pins, stickers, magnets, and more. Here Comes the Nerd has happy art for all fandom-loving hearts. New customers can use coupon code FANGIRL during checkout for 20% off their first order at HereComesTheNerd.com. Coupon applies to ready-to-ship items only.